On the banks of Lake Washington, it's Husky Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Kodiaks and the Washington Huskies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The most beautiful views from the water on Lake Washington, Husky Stadium, is something special. You can see the lake, the mountains, you can see it all from kickoff. This is one of the most glorious views in all of college sports. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the ball is loose on the return. Just seconds into this game, we already have a turnover and haven't even snapped one from scrimmage. What a disastrous way to start the game with a fumble on the kickoff return, and now this offense a chance to strike quickly. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for him.
And he's in! Touchdown, Washington! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It'll be the Kodiaks offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistent.
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Quick completion to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And it's the Kodiaks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give to Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Powers. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Kodiaks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give, running right, it's Frazier.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And it's the Kodiaks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Nice move to keep running. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. It's Williams again. Quickly complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pocket breaking down. He's got it. Breaks into the open. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Ready to try the point after. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Kodiaks come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a give to Frazier. There's some room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to the ground with the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Just need a few yards for a first down. Reed to the left. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And it's the Kodiaks will call on their punt team. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Could not make his way to the corner. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams to throw. Fires left. Makes a connection. Turning on the Jets. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, you gotta love when your offenses start to get to this point and they see coverages. They understand cover 2. Cornerback wants to sit in the flats. Safety in the middle of the field. Where's the hole? How can I...
Makes the catch and he's free. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43. Williams will pass. Makes the grab on the left. Across the 25, he's got room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this.
Touchdown, Huskies! A great catch and run for 6. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
An update.
Here on the away team sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Back to throw. It's Powers. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Kodiaks send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Might as well give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. Let's go down to the sideline and how they roll.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very...
Caught, and he's got room. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Bring in the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Got room at the 35. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw its powers. Makes the grab. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking down the middle. Working that left side. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He lofts one down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Washington's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got it again. Sweet cut there. Might have a chance. To the house. Touchdown, Husky. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Black. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
The RPO, it's complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's Powers. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. And it's the Kodiaks who will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the ball comes to rest right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking for room at the 25. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Williams got his man on the right. Oh, he got loose. Snags it, and he's open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Washington. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Back to throw, it's Powers. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. And the Kodiaks will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Crosses the 45. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same. Toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give...
There's a little room there. Touchdown, Huskies! Roll his way into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Final minute now of the third quarter. Frazier again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll give to Frazier. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Powers. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. And it's the Kodiaks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical.
Snags it, and there's running room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. The give on the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to run it to the right. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively? Shut.
Maybe a crease.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do the...
Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. To the air, it's Holloway. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the... build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Punt is on its way. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Huskies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Oh, he's got a chance. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. First down and 10. Give to Washington again. Finding some room. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.